Hey guys, welcome back to Yaya's Reading Nook. My name is Stephanie. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. If you've been here before, well, you know what to do. Thanks for coming back. Today I have a tiny book haul. I said I was not going to do a book haul anymore after the last big book haul, but, well, stuff happens. Anyway, I was out last weekend around the mall, which I work at the mall, so why do I want to go up there on my off day? But I had to run to Walmart. So I ran to Walmart. And as I was coming out of Walmart, my 3 diuretics that I take every morning started working. And so I had a choice. I could go to Michael's, fight the crazy people through Michael's to get to the very back and hope the bathroom wasn't being used. I could go to Kohl's and hunt it down. Or I could go to Books A Million where I knew where it was, run in there real fast and run out and go home. So I chose Books A Million because I know where the bathrooms are. Anyway, I come out and I thinking, okay, I'm doing a project next year and I got to find a book to read that my son's girlfriend likes. So I went looking for it and they didn't have it. So right around the corner was the clearance. And I thought, they could have it there. You never know. What if they do? And I can get it cheap. So I went over there. Needless to say, they did not have it. I'm going to have to probably do what I should have done altogether and download it on Kindle Unlimited and read it. But if I like it, I want to get it, So anyway, I got 5 books. Know nothing about them. There are 2 standalones and a series. The series is YA. I don't know why I got it, except well, I'll tell you why I got it. Anyway, the first one is called Pink Houses by Asha Elias. And these are rich moms and their attempts to, one up each other. And they have children that are in fancy toddler centers, elementary schools. And this is all in Miami. And it's like rich people behaving badly. And I want to read about it. The next one, I think this is a YA also, but the hardback book and the paperback book were the same price. And I like hardback books. I don't know why. I guess if I'm ever at home alone and someone breaks in and they have a hardback book, I might get hit them hard enough to where I get a little bit of a head start. But anyway, I've seen some good reviews about this. I haven't seen a whole lot. I've seen none on the pink glass houses. I've seen none on this book. So, anyway, this one is called Where Sleeping Girls Lie. I cannot pronounce this name. I'm not going to because I would trash it. So, if you've read it before, just let me know what you think of it. This is a young girl who goes to a boarding school, and it's not all as it seems, apparently, because first week there, her roommate ends up not being her roommate anymore. And it ain't because she moved out. So, the 3 that I got that are part of a series, I think there's like 1, 2, 3, there's 5 of them so far. These were all on sale. It is called The Gallagher Girls. This one is called, they're by Allie Carter, and Allie Carter is, I want to say she wrote the Blonde Came In From the Cold and the Cold Identity. I think that's who it is. I think that's why I picked these up. But this is about it says danger, glamour, fun, everything a girl needs. Gallagher Academy isn't any school for geniuses, it's a school for spies. So these girls are being taught, and guys, I guess, are being taught how to be spies. And this one says, I tell you I love you, but then I'd have to kill you. I know nothing about it, so I'm just going to give you the titles and let you use your imagination. This next one, book 2, is called Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy. It says, A spy in training, Cami Morgan is used to danger, but this time the academy itself is the trouble. So she's got to try to solve the problem in all her teenageness. And this last one that I got is called, I'm having to read this side because look what they did. Don't you just hate it? Because you can't get it off very well and you leave stuff and it's gross. But anyway, this one is called Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover. So apparently now she's ready to go undercover. Yeah. So those are the ones I got. If you've read any of them, let me know what you thought of them. If you haven't, Books A Million has them on clearance. Yeah. I'm going back to near the mall 2 days this week. One is Tuesday, one's the day after Christmas. So, but I'm not going to be buying any more stuff. Oops. Well, that is all I've got for my last book haul because y'all shouldn't have happened. I am trying to do next year a no-buy year. I've got a ton of books I really need to read. I've been going through, I've been going through and looking at the Goodreads ratings, and if they don't look that good, I'm putting them in a bag that I'm going to do a chapter or two, depending on how long the chapter is. And then if I just can't get into it, it's going to go to McKay's in February when I go there. Anyway, that's all. If you like this teeny tiny book haul, give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that little bell so you can get notified when I upload another one. This is the third time I've done this video. The first time the card was full. The second time the card was full too, but it didn't tell me it was full. So all you heard was my yakety yak yak. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have an awesome Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. If you celebrate anything, have a happy new year because it's only about a week away. Also, before I go, when I hit 28 subscribers, I will let you guys ask me any questions you want, and I will make every valiant effort to answer them. If they're rude questions, I will just chunk them out. I'll feed them to the dog because the dog will eat anything. Yeah, but why 28? Well, my youngest just turned 28. So, anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.